All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Princes of Azemar, Episode 9, Insurrection.
That sounds bad.
Let's go to when we last left the party. They traveled over the mountains from Donalach down into the swamps of Thargassia and into the city of Tartosha, where Irina's family is from, her birth family.
Yeah.
But Irina's evil clone twin beat y'all there. And took an important blanket, like Irina's basically like her baby blanket with her family crest on it.
Yeah.
And
Weird and rude.
left with her sister Sophia to go north towards Isik. By the time you guys got there, Irina's mom was like, "Wait, you were just here," and y'all were like, "What?"
That's right.
So yeah, that happened. Then you all went to a masquerade ball. It is the week of the Great Masquerade. It's a harvest festival.
It's an annual event.
An annual event. And it's a whole week long.
And Irina's mom wanted us to go?
Yeah, she was very excited about tonight's party in particular. It's a pretty good one. So she rolled out a rack of all her old masquerade costumes, because you can never wear the same one twice.
Of course.
And got you all masqueraded up. I will like to hear from each of you what masquerade animal or costume kind of thing you are wearing. And you're having a good time at the party. Theo was crying to Bernam, getting drunk and talking about Pharaoh. Eridan was hitting on some prostitutes. Bernam was consoling Theo. Quaros was getting high on some husk, which is ground up scarab beetles.
Oh, dude, I forgot about husk. That's dope.
Irina was out on the balcony looking out when she saw a few torches in the distance. And then Nadam was being a wingman for Eridan when suddenly, whoosh, a torch breaks through the window and everything goes to shit. I also skipped intros, so let's go around and do intros before the action happens. In the top left, played by Lily and Alex, they're the twin blacksmith fighters. They're the Elders brothers. You've probably heard of them.
Oh, yeah, we have.
In the top right, I guess Brandon will be back in a minute, so let's talk about Bobby. He's playing the warlock with more vices than virtues, Koros Ravenrock. In the bottom left, played by Nicole. She is the paladin, formerly of the Morning Lord, formerly of Mother Night, and now of Ilmater. It's Irina.
You guys
Hello.
can see me now?
Yeah, we can see you now.
In the bottom right, played by Lincoln, we have the fashion dragon himself, formerly known as Dirk Courage, Nadam Ilrio Nazir.
Woo!
And last but not least, arriving in the nick of time, in the top right, played by our friend and Brandon. You can't hit him. He's too smart. It's Bernam Shortwick.
Best intro. You can't hit him. He's too
Also,
smart.
Brandon, can you update your AC and passive perception?
Yeah, sorry.
He does have them, though.
Yeah.
When I updated that, you guys suddenly started talking about not being able to see me.
Oh,
I have a
Weird.
feeling that Koros' soul is tied up in so many different contracts, he can't die.
that's true. He owes a blood debt to so many people.
The little-known legalistic route to immortality.
His existence is just perpetually in esquire, in escrow.
Legally barred from dying.
No, I still need you to do stuff for me, my slave.
It's
Sorry,
part of an
man.
ongoing investigation.
Wow, that's some low PP there.
But high AC.
But you cannot hit me.
Is it really 0?
No, it
It's
has to be-
really zero.
You also can't see shit.
No, I have...
Are
I
you
have zero
legally
wisdom.
blind?
Your passive perception is 10. That's not
Let
right.
me put it this way: it can't be lower than
Oh,
9
I'm sorry. No,
because
my
that
bad.
breaks with narrative convention. So I must be the minimum. So you must be at least 10.
10
Yeah,
plus your...
I'm being stupid. It's
You're 10,
modifier 0.
Yeah.
Pretty
The
sure
people
0
always
is
think can be
someone
that
in
is
a
like
coma.
5.
Mine.
All right. So, the peasants have burst in through the... They've thrown a torch into the window and have climbed up, and they're wielding pitchforks and things. A bunch of nobles start screaming and running away, and I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Wait, we need to say what we're dressed as first.
When it gets to your turn on the initiative tracker, the first thing I want to hear from you is what you're wearing.
Okay.
Do we get fashion bonuses?
You could get fashion inspiration.
I forgot
Fashion
my
inspiration.
is 8, and that means I usually go first. I need to be prepared.
Okay, my thing is taking a while, so I'm just gonna roll physically. I don't know why.
Hey,
Oh, mine's kind of slow too.
Ocho.
And that's a 2.
I like that I'm going like late because it's just like I have such disdain.
There we go.
Like I'm just so frustrated and bored with this. Like, ugh. Really?
Like, come on, man.
You're having a party. You have your revolution on a different day.
Theo was about to go home with someone, or Eridan, or one of them. Like,
Eridan was
No,
not going
Eridan was
home
about
with
to
anyone.
lose all of our money again.
Eridan
oh,
was not going anywhere.
our warlock is high on his ass. I don't know what our wizard's doing.
You're out on the balcony, and Nadam is in here just like making sure everyone's alive.
All
I was
right.
trying to be a
I'm your
good friend, but I had to be drunk to do
designated
that.
dragon.
Burnham Shortwick, what are you wearing?
Burnham is wearing a
What are you
large,
wearing?
oversized doublet.
Jake from State
and,
Farm.
and like it's kind of like padded in the front, but then has tails like a really old tuxedo. It's like a weird mishmash of things, but it's clearly supposed to be formal, but not from here. Yeah, and as for what he does is, we can't see the mob, can we? We
Are
just
you
saw
not
the.
wearing a mask? It's a mask.
Oh shoot! Yeah. He's totally wearing a mask. He's wearing a mask of a giant, he's gonna wear an elemental mask. What kind of elemental?
Earth,
With the-
duh,
with the
he's a
coast
dwarf.
there.
Yeah, come on.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
No, that's boring. He's
Fire.
wearing, and plus, what did she have? She probably had like a big, giant, like air elemental thing that's all whooshy with strings coming out the back.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. And what do you do for your turn?
And for my turn, sorry, can we see the mob, or is it just that the torch flew through the window?
No, torch through the window, and then peasants started climbing up into the window. This window is just a little bit above the ground. And you can see, like, a very large mob outside, and several of them climbing in and starting to just attack various nobles.
All right, I'm gonna Chorus, am I really gonna wait? Yeah. Here, you're gonna need this. I'm gonna cast haste on Koros because he's a little bit in a tight spot otherwise.
Oh, dude, I'm going to use that to do more drugs faster.
In my home game, we have a cleric, and we flavor all of his spells as drugs.
Haste, do things faster and stupider.
And then with that, I'm gonna spy where the closest peasants are flooding towards us, and actually no, forget that. I'm just gonna run towards Theo and Eridan and be like, "Follow me."
Theo and Eridan are in different places. I am with you. You can run towards my brother.
Just with Koros.
I'm with you crying.
Eridan and Nadam are at the bar talking to some prostitutes. Koros is over on a couch somewhere, snorting husk and getting
Okay,
high.
I thought I had
Too
gone
much.
over to Koros at the end.
You
I thought
are
were just
with
chilling
Theo. Yeah.
Just kidding. I just cast haste on Theo and be like, "What are we going to do?"
To me.
Yeah.
As you vibrate.
Are we going to? We're not going to attack these people, are we?
To recap for everybody, the last thing I did was sob for an extended period of time.
All right.
So I
It's not your turn yet.
don't think I answered.
Yeah, so your turn is next, right after the peasants. So Baron asks you that question, but then the peasants are acting. The peasants are wearing, basically rags, while carrying fashionable style choice for this time of year: a torch and a pitchfork. Accessories to go with your rags. they just start.
Are you making that joke because it's awards season, or?
Because we're all talking about what we're
Here we
wearing.
have Bill the Milner in this year's burlap robes. Bill, who made these for you?
My mom.
Bang.
Mama, she died.
Peasants start just like skewering whatever nobles they can find in reach.
Do they have pitchforks with which to skewer?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
As I said, torch in one hand, pitchfork in the other. The torch gets dropped and the pitchfork, 2 hands.
Torch is probably burning something.
Oh, yeah, like some of them are lighting things on fire. Others are like chasing after nobles. Some of them you see are like chasing after. They don't really feel like they want to kill anybody, but they're just scaring the crap out of the nobles. Others are just, they're fed up.
It's the purge.
Yep. All
Wow.
right, Theo, let's start with, what are you wearing? Tell me who you're wearing.
I am dressed as a wolf.
Ooh.
So I have like a wolf mask, and I've got like silvery gray robes trimmed in like kind of some probably like ermine fabric, something like that. Very classy. And then, yeah, like I said, just been a crying wolf here at the bar. So, but I feel haste, so that's good. And probably
You're crying really fast.
speed crying, and I have that like cry headache you get.
And you're very drunk, so you have disadvantage on everything.
But I have advantage on dexterity, so I have regular.
As a free action, can I slap Theo on the back and be like, "Up we go then"?
Absolutely.
Okay,
That's how you cast haste.
I will do that. How long does haste last? Up to a
fine,
minute.
fine.
I'm like trying to figure things out. I'm like, I don't want to fight them. They're my friends. Everybody's friends. I don't want to fight anybody. Too tiring. And I'm gonna like panic animal look for an exit. If the exit is where the peasants came in, that's fine.
The nearest exit to you is actually probably where the peasants came in. You could run and jump out that window, but you'd be in the middle of a mob of angry peasants.
I like sneakily make my way that way, like around the edge of the room.
There's really no sneaking. Like outside the window is a large crowd of angry peasants.
Is there a curtain which I can hide behind that is near the exit?
Sure, you can go hide behind.
I'm trying to roleplay this, like honestly.
I like it.
You very quickly move behind the curtain around the edge of the room, and you trapped behind the curtain.
I might still get skewered behind the curtain.
Yeah, it seems likely right now.
And then I'm gonna. We still have comms, right?
Yeah.
Rock comms.
Yeah.
Rock comms.
And I'm gonna be like, brother, where are you? I'm hiding.
What? Did you just miss Esmeralda?
Curtain. I'm behind the curtain.
Why are you behind the curtain?
You're in the room. You absolutely know what's going on.
I thought it was at the bar.
Big room.
Oh, okay.
Like
I was at the other bar.
the
There are
bar
more
in this
bars?
at this party, the edge of the room. It is very clear. It's this large room that you were all in because last week Nadam was saying he's got eyes on each of you because you guys are on the opposite side. You're in
Got it.
big sides of this great ballroom. You absolutely know what's going on.
Jake, you can't look at Alex. Stop.
Why are you behind the curtain? This is the spring into action time. Remember?
I thought we weren't allowed to talk more because it's 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All right. The nobles go running this way and that. You hear one of them shout, "Call for the mages!"
Uh-oh.
Koros, what are you wearing?
Uh-oh.
Koros, okay, so Koros has like a dark gray trimmed in kind of a red. And because Koros has a built-in like animal motif, there's an easy choice. It's a big white raven mask with gold eyes.
Nice.
I was really hoping you'd just be a goat.
Oh, that's what I forgot I'm a goat. Oh well,
You
too late.
could
I'm
have
a
been
goat
like
in
a
a
ram
raven
and
mask.
put on like bigger horns.
No, that's your job. Putting on dragon mask over your dragon face.
Oh wait, no, I know. You just get a name tag that says Billy.
Oh, and then what do you do for your action?
In this large room, is it somewhat possible to, like, K-means cluster the people in here such that I can get, like, mostly peasants on the side of a straight line?
You're thinking you're gonna cast some sort of spell in a straight line?
Wall of fire.
You can hit mostly peasants. You'll hit a few
I don't
nobles.
actually necessarily want to hit them, though. In my tripped out state, I don't care. I more just want to section off peasants from non-peasants as best I can.
You think the best
Spoken like an aristocrat.
the best way to do that at this point would probably be to do it along the side of where the window was. It was like a big, wall-sized window, a big like bay window thing.
Okay.
If you put it right in the window, the peasants outside would not be able to get in, and it would just be the ones who are already in here.
I like it. Make it so.
All right, you run over to the edge there. And
straight cackling as this goes on, because I am, like, barely seeing straight.
You see the face of Dispater in those flames.
Well, I mean, as you do. I wouldn't worry about it.
As
What's up,
who
dude?
does?
Wow.
Guys, did you see him? Did you see him? He was there.
Do I actually see him?
No one sees any faces in the flames, besides the faces of a few peasants that were climbing up right then.
On fire.
These things happen.
One stumbles in, one falls out.
Someone should put that out. They're gonna burn the building down.
Oh my god.
That peasant, tackles a noble. Now the noble's on fire, too.
Wow.
Eridan, what are you wearing?
Well, I found a lovely lion mask. However, I was concerned that it would just make me look like a kitty cat. So I also went through the costume trunk and I found a large yellow feather boa wrapped around my neck. So I look even more ridiculous.
Sorry, and you were hitting on women?
What?
And you were hitting on women?
Yeah, I look great.
Yeah, that's clearly his
This
lion's
is the
mane.
jungle, man.
It's clearly a mane. I feel like it's a very obvious.
I'm the main event.
VIP. Oh, sorry.
Can I?
He didn't consult me before he put
Is
that
there a clear line that I can run through to get to Theo?
Yeah, from where you are.
Is there also like a champagne bucket with ice and water on my way?
You can grab that off the side
Like
of
to
the bar.
grab that and then just chuck it at one of the people on fire.
Yeah, you can.
keep running
That
the
could be your action. You just sort of chuck the water bucket towards the noble who's on fire and the peasant, and they're entangled in each other. It seems to put out most of the flames. There's still a little bit of singe, but
They can do the rest of it.
and you can book it, zigzagging between running nobles. Got to do the Ezio.
Yeah, the shoulder check.
Yeah, and you make it over to the curtains.
Do I have time to say anything?
Yeah, you can say something real quick.
Just grab Theo by the shoulder and be like, "Snap out of it!" No, but seriously, it's gonna be okay. Don't worry.
In Theo's mind, it's just like.
You do this. You got it. Totally got it.
Because Theo's mind. All right, Nadam, what are you wearing?
Nadam is wearing this big, cool red dragon full mask because it's the only mask he could put on that would fit and hide his whole face. And he's got a pirate hat, and he's got this whole pirate thing going on.
Nice.
And he sort of looks from the ladies to the people charging in, back to his drink, takes his mask off, drinks it, says, "If you'll excuse me, ladies."
A bunch of the ladies scream again. Ah!
And I go over and I reach up to
So smooth.
I've got all these cool shiny bar things in the collar of the coat, but I reach up and pull two of them out, and they are darts, and I throw both of them
Nice.
at peasants, going for hands and legs and feet.
Going for disable.
Going for hell.
Oh, you gotta pin him to the wall.
Disable, disarm, unpleasant, that sort of thing.
All right, give me some rolls.
Dart number 1.
Pretty much anything short of a natural 1 is going to hit here. These aren't the most.
Do you want damage?
Yeah, We'll just say that you were. What's your minimum damage? Yeah, no, you were easily able to disable these peasants.
Just disabling some peasants. Don't worry about it.
Yep. There's a little something on these darts. It seems to be taking effect quite quickly. All right. Irina.
All right.
Why don't you tell me what you're wearing?
Keeping in theme of her ex-gods, she's wearing a silver and gold dress and a mask that is a half crescent moon going this way and half sun going this way, with like the tendrils of the sun and the moon like going back and into her hair and stuff.
Oh my god, it's amazing. I want it to exist right now so I can wear it.
Right. And then can she see her mom?
You're out on the balcony.
Can I go to the door?
Yeah, so you can come back in the balcony, and you see the chaos. Why don't you give me a perception check to see if you can find where your mother is?
Okay. Sounds good.
That's actually really good, Brennan.
Close.
That's cool.
Set your drop down.
Oh, sorry.
But with a 5, you are not able to see where your mother is in this commotion and the chaos. You start looking for her, and then you remember you need to start looking for what she's wearing, because it's a masquerade ball, and there's too much chaos. You can't tell.
Okay. In that case, I will just start. I'll just like run into the room, and I wouldn't have seen any of my friends either, would I?
Your friends might be a little easier to make out, but I guess no. With your perception of 5, there's too much chaos. You can't really tell where anyone is.
Yeah, in that case, I will go ahead and start trying to non-lethally hit peasants over the head with a sword to knock them out.
All right.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
You brought your sword to the party?
I mean, I always have my sword.
All right.
She wore like a Wonder Woman, like on her back.
All right.
And no one thinks that's weird.
No one.
There you go.
I run my sword through him, non-lethally.
And chop off his head non-lethally.
With that crit, we'll just round up and say that you clear out a few more peasants.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, and then I guess
it's an AoE sword slash.
No. And then I guess I will go ahead and comms to everyone. Does anyone see my mom? And where are you guys? Are you okay? What's going on? Cool. That's my turn.
All right, Burnham.
I made Theo fast and he ran behind a curtain. Think he's good now.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I feel like Burnham with his mouth full sounds more accurate. Just wanted to say.
You know what? I'm going to take a defensive turn and just run over to the curtain with Theo and Aridin.
Have our party hiding behind a curtain.
I will prepare an action since I have an action. If like a giant horde approaches us, I'll cast Black Tentacles. But if it's just individuals, yeah, I'm down to keep on knocking people out and stay quiet.
So far, it's just individuals, and you've been able to, with that fire curtain up now, that wall of fire, no more have entered.
Can you describe, like in a little bit better detail, where the fire is between?
So, the window is like a wide window that would have overlooked the grounds. It is now broken, so it's just this big opening in the wall. And Koros has put his wall of fire basically where the window used to be. So where there used to be glass, there is now fire.
So the people who are in, and the people who are out are out.
Correct.
Got it.
Except, you all see a massive tentacle, barbed sort of tentacle thing, looking sort of like that.
Nice.
What?
Don't want that.
Gross.
What sort of peasant insurrection is this?
Reaches in through the fire. It takes some damage from that.
You touched the fire? It touched the fire.
Koros, you're not sure if this tentacle is real or not.
I mean, I have an experience with tentacles, so fair enough.
And it reaches in and it just grabs a noble in the crowd and pulls it back, ripping them out. And then this giant thing comes climbing through the fire.
Just yeets him.
Wow.
This bitch bougie. Yeet.
How much of that thing can we see right now? Like, is it?
Damn it, Lincoln.
The whole front half of it comes through the fire, and then it pulls itself in to the ballroom. It's taking up a massive amount of space in the center.
Jesus.
Does Koros think it's the cutest thing he's ever seen?
It's got little squigglies and shit.
I love high core.
Is that you hitting it?
Koros, what's the damage for your fire? Oh. Hey, Bobby, what's the damage for your fire?
300.
9,000.
Can you hear me?
Probably 1d6.
I don't think he can hear us.
Can't hear you.
Fire damage.
What is the peasant's reaction to this thing? Are they like on its side? I don't understand completely.
You see, that the peasants turn back and they're not surprised by it.
Can I ask you a different question? Who was saying call the mages?
You heard a random noble shout that.
A noble.
Yeah.
Okay, so one side of the wall selected by you when you cast the spell deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side of the inside wall.
5d8? Nice.
Wall of flames, right?
Yeah. Bobby? You need to refresh again.
He just did. He did it like 5 times.
Yeah, but I'm getting a spinny wheel because he didn't connect proper.
Yeah, so you select one side of the wall to burn, essentially.
And Irina's talking.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Bobby's trying to figure out his headset.
Is your rock broken?
We will have him roll that damage whenever... we'll have him roll that damage whenever he is able to hear.
What's the peasant's reaction? No, not even the peasants. What's the noble's reaction to Bobby shooting fire? I mean, Quoro's shooting fire all over.
Panic.
The no neighbor's town. Okay.
I think High Koros forgot that magic's illegal.
Sober.
I forgot that magic was illegal.
I find it really concerning that the peasants aren't perturbed by this creature.
Oh yeah, are they not freaking out?
Oh, the peasants? No, the nobles are. The peasants look back and
get him, Kevin! Get him!
Yeah, and then they start fighting some more.
Yeah, we summoned a flesh monster.
Theo.
This place must suck.
You have the means of production, but we have the means of destruction.
Everywhere Irina's from steps.
So what I was gonna do, now that I'm a little calmer from my brother and Berna, is try my mass suggestion to tell everybody to chill out. But I think that's not gonna work.
Too many people, too much chaos. You're not sure if they'd listen
No,
to you.
it was totally gonna work until this crazy showed up.
Yeah.
Out of a fire, which is rude because that's not a proper entrance and exit for this event. So, double negative, really, right there. Bad points. I think I need to go kill that. And I have haste, so I'm gonna go do that.
Yep.
So I'm gonna haste over to it, and then screw its face up. Real hardcore.
Additional action.
Yes.
So you can attack twice, which is to say take the attack action twice, which is to say hit, 6 times now?
Yes.
Damn.
That is accurate. I also am better at not getting hit. So don't hit me. Okay, cool. I will hit it a bunch. But I don't think I brought any weapons. You asked us last time, I think. I think you asked us end of last session.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I said I didn't bring anything.
Mm-hmm.
So can I just
Chair! Give him the chair!
Can I just punch it a bunch?
You could punch it. You can grab a chair. You can.
Are there one of those like? Okay, they kind of look like a coat hanging thing, but it's actually to hold candles.
Like in Hunchback of Notre Dame, yeah.
Yeah, one of those. Can I
You
use
can
that?
grab one of those. Yeah.
Like a
Cool.
giant.
It's like a really
candelabra.
heavy lead bar, basically. I'd like to use
It's like
that.
a giant candelabra.
What damage would you like me to roll for that?
So the roll to hit will be the same. We'll just do a
Right.
normal
What are
proficiency.
my... Okay.
Proficiency and strength. But for damage, it's an improvised weapon. So it's D4 plus your strength.
That's done. I feel like it's very heavy and it should have similar damage to Warhammer, but that's just my opinion.
A Warhammer is balanced to like swing and like get that hit as it swings. This thing is not.
Maybe it should have half the damage of a Warhammer. Okay, I will do the Warhammer just for hitting purposes because
Sure.
it has all the right modifiers.
Great.
Okay. It's my hit number 1.
Yep.
I'm going to roll all my hits and then all my damage. Is that
That's
okay?
totally fine.
Okay, cool. Hit number 2.
That hits.
Hit number 3.
15 just hits.
Hit number 4.
11 does not
I
hit.
can re-roll, but only on my...
One
I
for
re-rolled damage. Never
not
mind.
to hit.
Right, damage. We figured
We
that out.
looked that up,
Okay,
yeah.
3 so far.
Hey, that's a crit.
Okay. So that'll be twice.
That'll be double damage.
Does my mod go twice?
No, just the die.
Got it.
And a 20 definitely hits. So that is,
Okay.
you get to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 D4 plus 5 times your strength.
Okay, hang on.
It's a ton.
6. Still like nothing.
Plus 25.
I know. So math, you can figure it out. It's like 31 or something.
That's
What are our
great.
numbers, really?
No, wait, 41.
Hey, there's
41.
Bobby.
41, right?
Yep, 41.
All right. Well, it could have been worse. And then can you tell me if now that I'm closer, if I notice anything in particular about the tentacles? Oh, Livy. Like, are they like sticky and should be avoided, or are they like fangy and should be avoided?
They are sticky and fangy.
Oh,
They
that
should be avoided.
bad.
Why would one of your options and they should be cuddled? You don't know.
Are they plush and soft?
It's a dire snuggle beast.
Bobby,
Wait for it.
could you roll damage for the thing climbing through your fire?
Oh, yeah. As soon as I learn what the fire damage from my thing is, I'd be happy to.
All right.
5 demons.
All right.
All those peasants are dead.
All right. At this time, the doors on the far side of the room, to the left, burst open, and you see 2 red-robed mages in the doorway. And you see like a bunch of the nobles that are running for the door, and see that they go, oh, like, and they start pointing over towards the chaos and the beast. And these mages,
No.
Cast Hold Peasant.
They cast
Banish
that
Peasant.
guy.
All peasants must make a DC 25 wealth saving throw, or else be sent back to a farmhouse.
No, I'm pretty sure they're gonna cast hold the guy who used magic when magic is illegal.
No one saw me use it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Say anything about anybody.
I didn't see me use it.
I don't have hands.
Nobody saw me use mine.
Hey, everybody who's a basic wizard knows the spell Priori and Cantatum, okay? Like, it's pretty easy. They're totally gonna find you. Basic shit.
I don't want Harry Potter in my D&D.
Get out of here.
Jake,
Harry Potter in my D&D. You got your D&D in my Harry Potter.
I'm upset.
One is gonna run over and cast a cone of cold.
I thought we could.
Whoa. Aggressive.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, are they putting it on the fire?
What a shitty wizard.
What do you mean a shitty wizard? It's a 5th level spell.
Put out the fire.
Freezing.
How far away is he from me?
He's on the opposite side of the room from you, but if you're asking if it's in the range of counterspell, the answer is yes.
I'm totally gonna counterspell that shit.
Burnham, it's illegal.
Are you trying to be stealthy about it?
No,
fucking
I see a mage run out towards my friends, and I like, oh yeah, can I see? I guess I didn't run into the curtain. I just ran towards you guys.
You ran towards the curtain. You're by the curtain. You're not behind it.
But you could do the somatic element behind the curtain.
I'm like, come on, guys! Oh, mages!
You see one going, and you go, whoo, and you counterspell. You're like,
yeah, I yell it out, whatever the word
counter Spelonius.
It's something in Dwarven.
Oh, it's
fucking stop that!
It's actually purely somatic, but I'm sure that it makes light and stuff. It's not subtle.
Yeah, and he absolutely notices that his spell was countered, and he sees you pointing in his direction. But I guess you have to roll.
Oh, sorry, is that above 3rd level?
It is a 5th level spell.
Okay, cool.
Oh, balls!
Oh.
So DC 15.
Nice.
So a spellcasting ability check.
I pass.
Nice.
Damn, son. Fuck him up.
22. Yeah. He goes through the cone of cold, and it just fizzles in his hands.
Cool.
And he makes eye contact with you,
cool.
and he glares.
Yeah.
To show you guys what these mages look like.
Burnham, you're breaking the law.
Oh my god, they're fucking hideous. Jesus, these guys are dead mages.
Why would anybody call them? Somebody was like, call them, and I was like, why would you call them?
This is why their mages are illegal. Nobody wants to look at them.
I agree.
And you see that his eyes are entirely black.
Ooh. It's the stuff.
I'm a human.
It's the other drug.
The other mage.
Hydrolon Dark.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot that was in this game.
The other mage, now seeing this, he's very aware that you're there, Burnham, but he's, for the moment, focusing on the peasants. And he is going to cast a lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Magic missile. Magic missile.
So the lightning bolt goes out. The line is going to hit some peasants and definitely hit the big beast, and also some nobles. He seems to be casting indiscriminately.
What, like you do.
And that is a dexterity saving throw, or 8d6. It doesn't hit any of you. But let me roll a dexterity saving throw for the giant beast. 17. His DC is 17, so the giant beast will take half. It shifts out of the way, and one of its tentacles that was about to get zapped, it just sort of arcs over towards the tentacles rather than hitting it directly. So 30 damage. So some peasants and some nobles just straight up get fried by this lightning bolt. And then the beast takes 15 points of damage.
It's a horrible sound.
It's an awful sound. And you can smell burnt flesh now in this room.
We couldn't before because of all the fire.
There was some fire, but not so much burning flesh, more burning, cloth at this point.
Gotcha.
This one is definitely burnt flesh. Koros.
So speaking of which, I rolled. I don't know if you saw that. It's 27 or Dex half.
It's walking through it, so it doesn't really get a Dex save. 27.
I'm not going to complain. What we got here? We got two stupid little mages. What are you guys doing here? How many peasants are left? Like sort of Ingress got cut off.
Ingress got cut off. There's maybe, let's say, half a dozen left in here.
Okay.
But there are a lot more outside. You can hear them.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And every once in a while, one or two, stick their cloak in front of them and try and jump through the fire, and it's not going great for them.
Doesn't Wall of Fire also deal damage in a certain distance on the other side of the wall?
I think it's like 10 feet, yeah. But
yeah, it is. Yeah.
I mean, they technically have to end their turn there, so mechanically they could be 15 feet away, wrap themselves in their cloak, and try to run through, and it would be no worse than standing there. Man, I don't know. Like, I think we should leave. Like, we've committed several illegal acts of magery. There's a revolt.
But you're high.
Team, do we just want to...
So is that really what you think?
We want to be here? I'm just going to, like, laugh at that one mage. Your spell.
Or do you ask if we all want to go get snacks?
I'm going to... Oh, no, what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to look at the remaining, like, peasants and be like, leave, snakes! And I'm going to cast a minor image and create an illusion of a bunch of snakes.
All right. It now looks like there's a bunch of snakes on the ground by a few of the remaining peasants.
This is that clip from Community where he comes in with the pizzas and there's just everything.
All right. Eridan.
How far away is one of the monks?
Monks? I'm here.
Not the monks. Mages.
They're on the opposite side of the room from you. So...
Would I not be able to get them in 30 speed?
I want to say a thing that I thought of after my turn.
Yeah?
But I can say it over think box, whatever, to brother.
Hey.
They have our family.
What?
You already know this.
With these guys? They have them here?
Remember? Okay, I'm explaining this off camera because you do already know this, but yeah. They have our family. If you forgot.
So you want to take one alive?
So I want to not get up in their grill because I want them to kill them. I don't want them to know who we are and know that they have leverage over us. So I think we should leave.
Okay. Is there...
All I say in character is they have our family. You can decide to do what you want to do.
Okay, how do the exits look? Are they blocked?
So... there are two main exits from this room, so let me describe the room. To the north side of the room, there's a bar, and then on either side of the bar there are little balconies, and the arena was on one of those. To the east, there's some doors that lead off into more rooms of the mansion. To the south, big broken open window. And then to the west is the doors that lead out towards the foyer and the entrance, and that's where the mages had just come in. You are on the east side of the room, the east side of that big broken window by the curtains. Koros is on the west side of the big window.
Is Arena still on the balcony, or did she come in? She came in.
So she's on the northwest side of the room.
I guess I'll go to the broken window on the south side and secure it.
Well, the broken window, it's fire. It's a wall of fire.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll go to the balcony then.
Might be.
I don't know. Is there just someone I can punch?
There's some peasants. There's a giant freaking tentacle beast.
Great. I'll just start punching so that's easier.
If you come fight the tentacle beast, you might have advantage because I'm already there.
Great. I'll come fight the tentacle beast.
What would you like to fight it with?
Just my hands.
All
I
right.
don't have anything. I think I did this right. It's for unarmed strike. It's proficiency in strength, right?
Correct.
Great, and then it's 1+ strength for damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Am I getting advantage if I maneuver around to like one side of it and try and do that?
Sure. I forgot to give Theo disadvantage for being drunk.
Oh. Am I drunk?
You're not too drunk.
Okay.
Theo told me that last week that he got very drunk, so.
Kicking your ass.
Let's see. 15 does hit the giant beast.
Woo! Do it again. That's gonna hit. And I do it again. And that's gonna hit. And I'm summoning Satan, apparently.
What?
I got a 666.
Oh.
Hey! That's a union job. Back off.
Oh. Alright. So, Eridan, you just run up and start punching this big old thing.
Dissipator is my client, thank you.
Nadam.
I am going to throw 2 darts at it.
How many darts did you hide in your outfit?
Probably like 8.
All right.
Ooh, for the peasants. Ooh, for the
There's number 1.
He's like Legolas when he's taking all of his gear off. And he's like, oh no, there's something in my boot. Oh, there's another dart right here.
Yeah,
there's one
that'll
behind
hit.
my ear.
That'll hit.
Here's the second one.
14 is just enough to hit. That is the magic number.
Excellent. Then I'm gonna run up and bonus action unarmed strike.
All right.
Is it considered magical?
Yep. I just drop kick this thing in the face. There we go.
Nice.
That's my turn.
You run up, boom, you punch it.
Just
It's I forgot to say this earlier, but it's looking quite bloodied. Irina.
All right. Can I see my mom?
You can give me another perception check. You're just standing there, you're searching the crowd.
Hey. Oh, I saw something this time.
Boom, you lock eyes. She is on the opposite side of the mages from you. She's cowering behind like an armchair that was over in the corner of the room, so sort of in like the southwest corner. She seems to, like, her cane is missing, and so she's just sort of hanging onto this chair and hiding behind it. People, running around her.
Oh no. Does she look like protected by the mages or no?
She's sort of off to the right of the mages, and you saw the mages were just firing indiscriminately at this thing. They weren't worrying about who they hit.
How far away is she?
30-ish feet.
Okay, great. I will go ahead and Misty step over to her.
Awesome.
And
she's startled for a moment, and then
I'll be like, "It's okay, it's me." And then, is there an exit anywhere nearby?
Yeah. So you're sort of behind the line of where the mages are. So you have kind of a straight line to the door. She just wasn't going because she can't move very quickly, and there was chaos and lots of people running for that door.
Irina,
Okay.
you're also you're definitely strong enough. You could just pick her up.
Then I'm moving at half speed, right?
Sure, but you
Don't
still have
add rules.
your
He
movement
doesn't
and
even
your
know
action.
rules.
You still have your movement and your action, so you still move 30 feet, which is enough to get you to the door.
Yeah, I will go ahead and do that. I want to get her to somewhere safe. And I think my friends are doing okay with killing the big thing.
We're fine. This is totally
I
fine.
made snakes.
All right.
They're very competent, even high.
You don't notice this, but let's say Koros, you notice
I'm observant.
that one of the mages, his head snaps to the side when Irina does that misty step, and he takes note of it.
Oh shit! It's illegal!
Irina totally would have forgotten because I forgot.
Stop breaking the law!
Baron's watching that.
I feel like we're giving the Dom a conniption and it makes it better. It's like dragon eyes
Magical
sticking
sense
out.
where they know where
To be
all
fair,
magic
Koros already
is.
made a wall of fire.
I'm doing
Yeah.
the tongue thing because I'm so stressed out.
Oh, I forgot there was a wall of fire in this room. There's just a giant fucking wall of
Giant
fire.
fucking wall of fire
Jesus.
blocking off the
Illusion
south
of snakes
open window.
everywhere.
So is that like half on one side and then we're all on one side of that? Or is Arena on a
In
different side of the wall of fire
It's
then?
basically blocking the entrance to the room from the outside of the building.
Where the glass had been, there is now fire.
Yeah, right.
What?
Okay, cool.
All our magic users get locked up.
I saw an opening in the world and said, "This will not do."
Do I have any idea that Koros is like running around high and making snakes? Or no?
You
no clue
saw
at all?
him.
Do I know that my friend is high and making snakes? Or am I
Yes,
just
he's
blissfully
very.
unaware?
He's whereas you guys are just casting spells out of utility. He's like, you snakes.
Snakes!
Guys, do more visible magic. It's cooler.
Just snake bazookaing all over the
It's
place.
very
Okay, cool.
obvious. Of course, like in the middle of the room, casting the
I-
snake.
He's just like throwing snakes at people.
I'm gonna yell towards Koros because at this point the mages have already seen me. I'm gonna like sorry Theo, Koros, the snakes are going to attack you now, and then I'm going to oh shit, I gotta run over to him for this. Never mind. Can I run over them? Is there a clear path?
You can run over to him. It's not a super clear path.
You know, I got like hella AC. Nothing's gonna hit me. I run over to him and
a tentacle whips out towards you as you're running past.
It's because I'm doing something stupid. This is the problem.
It is +6.
Doesn't the tentacle have disadvantage because me and my bro Dre are on top of it?
No, it doesn't. That's not how that works. But I don't think a 14
It's got mad tentacles.
Hey, your AC is finally up.
Can't hit him.
Not hit.
He's too smart.
Heck I run smartly through the tentacle, and then I'm like I swat some scarab shell, whatever it's called, out of Koros' hand and hand him a hot pepper, and I'm like, here, smoke this, and then I like cast the spell. Wait, what's it called? Shit, I forgot the name. Dragon's Breath.
Dragon's Breath.
So I get to choose this. So I'm going to choose lightning because that sounds cool. Suddenly sparks just start shooting out of Koros' face and mouth, igniting his mask and hitting everything in front of him. I don't know if your mask is on still.
The Bennett and the Dom.
What the?
What are you doing this? Are you like karate chop Buzz Lightyear in Koros, but with lightning in his face?
Yeah. And yeah, you can take an action to do a cone of three, like basically a cone of cold, like on your turn every turn. I'm concentrating on that now. You're not hasted anymore, Theo. I'm sorry.
No.
All right. The peasants are starting to try and see if they can leave.
I would do.
The mages are they're trying to get away from the mages, but this giant beast is still in here fighting. So it's going to take a tentacle attack against Theo.
Sucks.
Solid.
Natural one.
Does something happen?
Theo, if you would like to take an opportunity attack, I think, and use your reaction, I will allow that.
All right.
It swings wildly and misses you, and you see you've got this big open spot where you can like get to the underside of the tentacle real easy.
And
I'm
put
not
a sword there.
Using my warhammer. This is just to hit.
Right, it's your thing. Yeah, 24 hits. Go ahead and give me that D4 plus strength.
I can reroll one.
Yes,
Who cares?
you can reroll
Your
ones
strength's
for
like
damage.
11.
Hey,
Yes.
there you go, 9
Okay,
damage.
So +5, so 9.
All right.
I would also like to sentinel because he attacked a friend of mine.
All right.
Boop.
That hits.
I'm
I'm proficient in kicking your ass makes me laugh every time.
It's amazing. It's always a good time.
As someone who is also proficient in kicking your ass.
Makes a second tentacle attack, this time at Aridin.
Oh, that hits.
It will do 7 bludgeoning damage, 4 piercing damage, and you are now grappled.
I knew that was going to happen.
The tentacle wraps around you and lifts you up into the air.
I have the grapple rules written down because I use them all the time. The grapple rules are my athletics check, as in me, so this is applying to you, Aridin. My athletics check against their athletics/acrobatics they choose to escape. The grappled creature must succeed on an athletics/acrobatics check against my athletics. Shoving is the same rules. So you can use athletics or acrobatics on your turn later to try to escape.
Great.
And it's going to bring you up towards its mouth and try and take a bite out of you.
Not great.
Why?
Not great. Guys, I don't have my sword. I can't cut my way out of this.
Bring
22
it down, Fred!
also hits you.
Yeah, I do.
So you are going to take 12 piercing damage,
Ouch.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You got this, bro.
Oh, should I had advantage on whatever it was 19.
Poison or something? Or venom, I suppose?
19, and even if that was disadvantage, that 15 also would have passed. You feel sort of burning on your skin, but it doesn't take hold in you.
Ugh.
But you are sort of like halfway in its mouth. And it's chewing on you.
Oh, it does not have good breath.
It's digesting you in its mouth. That's gross.
It's like a Komodo
Sarlacc
dragon. It
pit.
has really bad.
Is it acid or poison?
Poison.
Oh, okay, I don't care.
I know. You think you're so great.
We got that technology on Earth. That's not even like that big a deal.
Excuse me. It is not poison. One of the conditions it inflicts is poisoned, but the saving throw would be against disease.
Ooh, well.
Oh, well,
Not a
I'm
problem
immune
for
to
me.
that. So at
I'm
least
a paladin.
You're immune to disease.
Yay.
Me and Aridin.
All right. Theo.
Well,
Your
now
advantage
I'm
and
gonna
disadvantage.
save my younger brother from
5 minutes.
this stupid
How do you know
thing
when
that is remarkably like a Sarlacc pit.
I'm immune to disease.
You have disadvantage, Theo. I'm going to remind you.
But it's not a pit.
Yeah, Nadam, you're super cool. We all know.
It's like a dog, not a pit, though.
A Sarlacc dog.
Jake, can I ask a question?
Yes.
If I overcomes, I'm like, my bitches, get up in here, and I delay my turn until after someone, and they are there, then do I have advantage then? And it cancels out, so I have regular?
I guess Nadam is still on the other side of it punching it, so that's
Oh,
fine.
I was gonna, like, delay my turn until...
No, you're flanking, so that would be an advantage that cancels it out, so yes. Regular rolls.
Okay.
Though, no. Last time you forgot to do disadvantage, so I'm going to make you do the disadvantage now, even though it would cancel out this time, because you didn't.
Fine! Warhammer disadvantage.
Getting Boba Fetted over here if you could help. Nope, that doesn't help.
Natural one.
I'm fucking trying, okay?
Hey!
That helps.
Nice! A 28 on both. That was two 18s. Excellent. And a 16 does hit, so that is 2
And
hits.
I'm doing an action surge, so I'm doing it again.
All right. That 24 hits. The natural one does not hit.
Wow.
You might have to roll 2 1s, guys.
24 does hit. Those are some good rolls in here. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So give me 4d4 plus 20.
And I can re-roll the 1, so... Okay, so 3, 3, 6, and 4 is 10, so 12 plus 20, so 32.
32.
And I would like to expend a superiority die to use...
Let me stop you right there.
Okay.
Because you jab this thing up into its stomach, and you finally pierce the skin, and it goes... and you jab it up in there a few more times, and the
Can we
thing
stop with the jabbing?
just flops down onto the ground. The tentacle falls to the ground and unrolls, and Aridin rolls out of it.
I had a backup plan.
You have
so.
defeated this beast.
Oh, so gross. Oh, I got spit on my boa.
It was a good look. That was my very long turn.
All right. It is now the mage's turn. They see that the peasants are starting to run away. The big old beast has been defeated. So one of them is going to turn and cast Hold Person at, let's see, 3 of you. So
I don't know, maybe the guy who was casting spells?
At
Yeah,
5th
you
level.
Yep.
Uh,
Me, Koros, and-
to hold 5 persons.
Yeah.
I need a wisdom saving throw from Bernum, Koros, and Irina. Sorry, to do it 3 people, so 2, so 4th level. Sorry.
None of you are near me, are you?
No, none of them.
Not
Except
near enough.
you.
You said a wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
I have so much wisdom. saving.
Done.
Oh, damn. Mine
You're
wasn't
not
very
next
good.
to him, are you, Theo?
So who is it? It's just
Bernum is the last one.
Bernum, okay. I was like, you didn't
The
say
3
Theo,
people
right?
who casted spells.
Uh-oh.
Bernum, you are held in place.
Damn it.
Petrificus
Damn
Totalis. Irina, you're running out there with your mom, and you seize up. You're able to to not crush your mother,
Okay,
but
good. 'Cause that
she
would be
does
me.
fall. As you freeze up and fall to the ground while you're running. Koros, you're too high. They can't hold you in place.
Dude.
You're
Yeah,
like,
okay,
magic's
whatever.
not real. I'm the real man.
The one-armed
kinda
mage speaks to the other one in a language that you do not recognize.
But I do.
The other one turns. It was about to cast something else, but the one says something to it. It turns, and it casts Hold Person on you again, Koros.
Come on!
What did they say?
Too high, you can't grab
Go
him.
and get him.
You haven't cast his tongues right now, have you?
No, wait.
Me?
Whoa,
Oh, you just
that's
always understand all
bullshit.
language.
I have permanent tongues.
Yeah, the little dude on his shoulder.
He basically says he resisted. Assistance. The other one was about to cast another spell. Went, fine, and then holds Koros in place.
Wow.
And he falls to the
A little bit
ground.
cool.
Guys,
Juicy
we're
water
screwed.
cooler talk over here. Not.
Oh, guys, I just
Code
realized.
2319.
2319!
What
Maybe.
did you realize, Burnham?
We were supposed to run away. We didn't do it.
Why didn't you?
Were any of you maintaining having spells that needed concentration?
I was not.
Burnham, you were.
Wall of fire, maybe.
Oh yeah, I definitely was, and it was which one
It
was
was
the
my
last one?
lightning
It was
breath.
the lightning breath. I need a
damn.
concentration
Yes.
check.
Okay.
This is
Wall
like
of fire takes concentration. What is it? What is a concentration check in 5e?
So it's a Constitution check. Con checks are con checks. It makes it easy. I failed.
con check, not save.
Okay.
Wow, you guys suck. Could you be a little better, please?
The wall of fire disappears.
God.
The lightning stops coming out of your mouth. A bunch of the peasants now turn,
I was not responsible for that.
and they cheer as they start swarming in again.
It's a hardcore magic lockdown.
I thought
Koros.
the nobles called the mages. Were the peasants the one that called the mages?
No,
Oh.
the nobles called for the mages.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But now the
Nobles-
fireball is down, so they can come
The
in.
nobles verbally were like, get the mages. But the peasants were like, not perturbed when the tentacle thing came out of the fire. So there is magic on both sides happening.
And I'm confused why the nobles are chill with the mages who kill other nobles.
Because these are different mages, I think.
Because
Is
they have
what
a
Lily's saying.
lower likelihood of being killed by mages than by peasants with pitchforks.
That.
Is that not what you were saying, Lily? I thought that you meant that they were potentially different set of mages.
These mages are
No.
wearing the red robes. They totally match the what you've seen before, the mages of the Arcane Circle.
The ones
Under
that...
Imperial motherfucking authority!
Oh yeah, and they have Hydrolon Dark too, so yeah, of course.
Yeah, eyes are black. Yep.
High
Koros,
Force
at
is
the
my
end of your
favorite.
turn, you can make another Wisdom save to try and break the hold person.
Yeah, I'm aware of how whole person works. You know.
You break free moments later. You're on the ground, but
Whatever.
that's the end of your turn.
Fuck mages.
Eridan, you're on the ground. You just sort of rolled out with this thing. Its tentacle fell down to the ground, and you rolled out.
I am. How does getting up work with movement? Is it my entire move?
Half your movement.
Half. Okay. How far away are the mages?
They're on the other side of the room, but like you could get there in 30 feet. Maybe
Okay.
15 feet. So, let's say the tentacle fell more towards them. So,
Yeah, I rolled towards them.
yeah.
I like purposely somersaulted
There you
the
go.
extra distance. Okay, I'm gonna run up to the mage that cast Hold Person.
They both did.
The first one was the one that held Arena and Baronum, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna punch him. Punch!
All right.
Eridan, pounce!
What's this paralyzed?
Age.
16 is just enough to hit.
Nice. Alright, that's 6 damage. I'm not gonna roll it every time because it's always 6.
Yep. Let me get some
Again! Nope. Again! Nope.
ink dice.
Not great.
The 14 does not hit. The 15 does. That's 2 hits.
Nice. 12 damage.
I missed. Who is Eridan punching?
The mage that held Person on Arena and Baronum.
Trying to
Oh.
break concentration on him. So go ahead and roll, or I guess you don't need to roll damage. Tell
6 and 6.
6 and 6. Okay, so you did 12 damage to page number 1. He's going to make a concentration check. And that's a failure.
Nice!
Irina and Bernum, you feel the hold person release on you.
Thank God. Because I just checked the rules and you can't speak either, so verbal spells don't work.
And I
You
would
literally
also...
can't take actions. Like,
no,
it
never
says
mind.
that.
Yeah, it's Petrificus totalis, not cage.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's paralyzed implies incapacitated, which is cannot take actions at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it might be like a cage. Like
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, then that invalidates like season 2 or 3, where Dirt Courage was able to dimension door away while held person.
No. That was a different spell. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was on an entirely different plane. Magic probably works differently.
They have a different model of a different flavor.
Anyway, is there something else you were going to do?
No. I'll stop there.
Nadam.
One of us needs to not go to jail today.
I haven't done any.
So I'm going to go over to peasants swarming in.
Mm-hmm.
I assume many of them carry metal weapons.
They're running towards the window. They're not like up and in yet.
Don't do magic.
It's not magic. It's a dragon thing.
Oh.
Many of them do control or do hold metal weapons.
I'm not casting a spell. I can breathe rust.
Cool. That's pretty cool. Do that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I hop up on the wall and I go and breathe that sort of brown, acrid smoke, and anything metal they have, just dust, crumbles.
Yep. Awesome. So, which is... Uh-oh. And then a bunch of them turn and run the other way.
Good.
Irina.
Cool.
You've just made it through the doors out of this room and into the foyer. You fell forward onto the ground, and your mom sort of rolled out of your arms, and she's starting to get up and like come back and like check on you. She's like, "Are you all right?" She thinks you tripped.
I'm okay. I'm gonna quickly calm everyone. Koros, Burnham, disguise yourself or run or get the hell out. Don't get arrested. And then I will go ahead and grab my mom and dimension door.
More spells.
500 feet towards the exit and hopefully outside.
Away and out.
Away and out. And then the moment... Well, tell me where I end up first, I guess.
You materialize like outside the front door on the patio by the fountain. There's basically... So there was the room you guys were in. There was a big old foyer. Then there's a big like outside area with the fountain and the big front doors. And then a little bit of a driveway or sort of walkway entrance over to the gates. And so you appear right by the fountain outside, holding your mother.
Okay.
Did you take... Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, you can take one person with you?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, my thing is dragging off funny. You see, just coming to the gates right now, people are running away towards the gates. Just coming through the gates right now, you see a black tiefling, all like jet black as night, with a white cloak, pushing open the gates, and behind him you see a group of like half a dozen mages marching in formation behind him as he leads them in to the grounds here, and he does appear to have seen you appear out of nothing.
How come they all see? Dang.
But it's not clear if the mages behind him saw.
Okay. I will go ahead and...
Oh, yeah, he's got big ol' like ibex horns.
I love tieflings. They're so cool. I will go ahead and grab my mother, and if there's like an obvious like alcove or place that it looks like I could hide, I would like
outside.
To pull bushes.
Yeah, you could maybe run for some bushes with your mom and hide.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll tell my mother, just get out of the way. You'll be fine. No, I'll bring her with her. They might hurt her. I'll like pull her to the side, and then I will try to hide, and she can not hide if she wishes.
She will hide with you.
Okay, cool.
Why don't you
Stealth?
give me a stealth check? Yes.
Oh, not too bad.
All right. Okay. Burnham, you're on the ground. You've you froze. You fell to the ground, and then it broke its hold, and you can move again.
I look up. Is the other mage still holding Koros? I believe it was.
No one else is being held.
Okay, cool.
Koros broke free with a saving throw. You two broke free because of their mage one's concentration was broken.
I'm gonna cast invisibility. Can I cast that on multiple people as a higher level? One sec.
There you go.
I'm in a pretty bad position. I basically just punched a police officer on PCP.
I mean,
Yeah, that is generally something followed by jail.
generally.
Or wealth and success.
Ooh, I totally can. I can cast it on multiple people. Where's Aridin right now, compared to me?
Aridin is maybe 20-30 feet in front of you, on the other side of the the floor and across the dead body of the giant tentacle beast.
That's fine. I will like run as fast and as directly as I can to Aridin over the tentacle beast if need be.
Clamber
Gross
over
thing. Yeah, and I'm going to and sorry, is anybody else next to Aridin, or is it just Aridin and me?
Just Aridin over there. You go past Theo, but
can I touch both of them and cast the spell?
not at the same time.
Bitches. What do you mean you can't slide past them?
You can't Mr. Fantastic it?
They're not that close.
No.
Elastigirl.
Or yeah, I was just about to say, or Elastigirl. Yeah, I'll cast like I'll run straight past Theo, like sorry. I'm gonna invisible myself and Aridin.
Nice. Is that regular invisibility or greater?
That's regular, just as a third level spell.
Cool.
Instead of a second.
You vanish.
That's it.
All right. The peasants are now running away, and scattering.
Smart.
A bunch of them had their weapons disintegrated, and they now see the mages coming up the front driveway. Their giant beast that they had brought with them, that they thought was gonna really do this for them, is already dead very quickly.
Well,
we're like level 15.
That's what happens when I punch something.
All right, Theo.
all right.
You're standing. You're standing right before the dead body of this tentacle beast. On the far side of it is Aridin standing next to the mages, and Burnham had just touched Aridin, and they both vanished. You don't know if
nobody's by the mages right now. What's the status of Koros?
I was like, you don't know if they went invisible or teleported or what.
Right, I understand. Whatever, I don't care.
Koros is
of course, it's still chucking snakes.
Koros, he's still on the ground. He's holding up two middle fingers at the mages from the ground.
He's frozen.
And he's like 5 or 10 feet from them. He's really close to them.
How far is he from me?
10, 15 feet.
I'd like to grab him.
Yeah, you can run over there and pick him up.
And then run away.
Which way would you like to run?
Irina's with her mom, as far as... Well, actually, I don't see where Irina is, so I'm going to assume she's out. Is that fair?
That's fine.
And Nadam...
Nadam is standing in the window and had just done his rust breath. That's probably the quickest exit from where you are.
Okay.
The other exit would be to run past the mages and into the front doors.
I will do Nadam's exit, but I'd like to go scoop up Koros and then go.
You could scoop up Koros, and you could basically get right over to the edge of the window and just hop down it with Koros.
All right.
Koros, you're being carried like a pretty princess.
No, you pick up Koros
down, you witless thug.
Like under his arms, and you're half dragging him, and he's half running. Because he's unparalyzed now. So
okay. I don't know that, and he's been chucking snakes, and I just can't deal with this right now. And I basically tell him that while I'm picking him up. I'm like, you need to just get your shit together. Those bitches, I don't want to deal with. There's things and pitchforks and a tent. I saw more tentacles today than necessary. There's a line, man. Okay, there's a line.
One of the mages. Let's see. Actually.
Yeah, is he gonna try to cast a spell? Is it gonna be within when he's within 5 feet of me?
He's not within 5 feet of you.
Because I'm ready for it.
He's not within 5 feet of you. You jumped out the window.
You should have run towards them.
I'm concerned they have ways of revealing invisibility.
We can take them.
They probably do.
One of the mages walks over to the bar, reaches over to, there's little like piles of confetti for the party, and he just grabs a handful of it and throws it out.
Well, I really thought he'd do something magical, but
towards
okay.
where you all were.
Party! Woo!
He has to roll with disadvantage.
Damn it.
Because he can't see you, and he's guessing where you are.
Dude, fighting competent enemies is a fucking trip.
Some of this confetti and glitter catches on you.
I'm never gonna get that off.
You're still very difficult to see, but they have a vague idea of where you are, even if you move at this point.
This is Aridin and Bernham, right?
Yes, so that's what the first mage does.
Is this fairy fire?
It's literally just
Literally just confetti.
literally just confetti.
Oh, I thought it was an actual spell.
No. If you'd
Says
like
the
an actual
guy who
spell,
understands how invisibility works.
Did you
I
say you
cast
can see it
confetti.
until we move? Is that what you said?
I cast glitter bomb.
It's a cantrip. Oh, that's going in my game. That's going in my home game. Glitter spray.
Dancing lights and
glitter
bomb.
dust. Glitter doom. Sorry, that's the name of a module that Lily found once.
Glitter Doom.
Glitter doom. All right, so that's what the one mage does. The other mage looks out and sees Theo and Koros escaping, and is going to cast Wall of Force.
What a D!
I didn't do shit.
Within 120 feet, an invisible wall of force springs up. You can form a spherical dome or a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet. Yeah, so a dome pops up around Koros and Theo. Boom!
Shit. Not part of my plan.
So you guys are running, you jump down, and whoo, there's something blocking you.
If I'm not attacking on my turn, though, can't I, like, move double or whatever the rule is, or 3 times? So, like, I was pretty far.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, I was just
But
checking
you're
that with you.
carrying Koros, so that halves your movement.
Sure. No, I just wanted to clarify with you what my intention was.
Yeah, so you made it out the window and hopped down into the grounds.
Cool.
But this spell is 120 feet range.
Wow.
So
Okay,
you,
cool.
And this wall of force appears around you, invisible, just dome of pushing you back.
Song. Yep.
Meanwhile, outside, Irina, this tiefling with the white cloak and the ibex horns starts leading the mages up. And as he gets to where the fountain is, he speaks back to one, and he gestures for them to continue up to the building, and he cuts off to the side for a moment.
Okay.
And walks right over to you.
Oh, cool.
And sorry, give me 1 second.
No worries.
And he reaches out a hand to help you up because you're like crouched in these bushes.
I'll accept it.
And he says, "You really should teach your daughter to be more careful, Miss Sylvain," as he helps her up.
Oh, damn!
Busted.
Oh, damn!
And he knows I'm her daughter.
Oh, damn!
And he says, she should know that casting spells without authorization of the Red Mages in Tartosha can be punishable by death.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I am. I will be much more careful in the future. And
You're not convincing anybody.
Don't admit guilt.
I
Your
really
secret,
spoke
your secret is safe with me, Salvador Ceniza, at your service.
Well,
and he gives you a little bow, and then he says, now there really is a issue of peasant insurrection that I must be dealing with.
Yes, of course.
And he turns away, and as he does, he reaches his hand. You see that there's a little, on his white cloak, there's a little image of a black cat. And as he turns to move away, he reaches his hand to it, and he just brushes across it. He pets the little cat.
I like this tiefling.
And suddenly the colors invert on his robe. It becomes a white cat on a black robe.
And the patch.
I like this tiefling. He's cool. What was his name again?
Salvador Ceniza. And he goes running off behind the mages up towards the building.
Ceniza means ash in Spanish.
He's my new favorite.
He's a really cool character from a different game, and he's amazing.
Oh, is that why you guys know him?
I know him.
Yes, Lincoln and Lily both know Salvador Ceniza.
He's amazing.
We've plucked him out of time and placed him in a different time. All right.
He's cool.
Because he's neat.
Quaros.
I'm having some spatial alignment issues. Where are we and what can I see?
You have jumped. Theo has picked you up, carried you, and jumped outside the window with you, and then you immediately got blocked by this wall of force.
But now we in a fishbowl.
A 10-foot radius dome trapping you here on the grounds outside. You can see peasants in the distance running away.
You guys straight up got cabin in the woods.
Behind you can see Nadam standing in the window.
Can I see the original two mages?
Yes, they're back up in the room through the window you just jumped out of. It's only like 2 or 3 feet to the ground from the window.
Okay.
It's just slightly raised above the grounds.
I'm going to be responsible. You guys ready for this?
I'm going to get a mortgage.
Taxes. No, I am going to delay my action until Theo's turn, with the exception that I am going to, as a free action, ask, Theo, do you want to fuck those guys up?
As a free action, I'll respond.
I'm done. That's my turn.
Okay.
Aridin.
From my perspective, does it appear that the one that cast the invisible wall seems to be concentrating?
Let me check that.
Yes,
he does appear to be focusing on the spell, but you do know from past experience that if you make an attack, your invisibility will drop.
Come on! Come on!
Kick him in the dick!
I kick him in the dick. Oh!
No.
I kick him with the other foot in the dick.
Just invisible. Poof.
The first foot.
Kick this guy.
I can't see where my foot is. It's really hard.
Fair.
You kick him in the other dick.
First kick, whiff, not invisible. Second, huh? What?
Boom! Suddenly you're visible.
I'm proficient at kicking
You
your
do
dick.
another 6 damage.
And then I'll do one more. It's another 6 damage. And then I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to do evasive footwork.
GTFO, bitches!
I add 9 to my AC, and I'm just going to fucking run.
Okay,
Nail
you're
that,
not
dude.
disengaging because you attacked.
That's why I just added a lot to my AC.
These
Holy
mages
shit,
can
Elder's
do.
using their fighter ability.
These mages can do basic
use the physical
spells
work
as
activities.
opportunity attacks, as an element, as a power given to them by Hydrolon Dark.
Oh, good for him.
So,
Let's get the Warcaster feat.
He thinks he's really cool, but
But we're going to fuck him up.
Hit my 26 AC. Do it.
just try.
Fucking do it. He's going to do it.
He's going to do it.
no, not that one. What's one
You
that makes
taunt
you
bad
save?
guys, they get better at stuff. It's really weird.
Fine. They'll just do the shocking grasp.
Just shocking glass.
Shocking.
That is, I think, going to hit.
Is it 26?
26. Not. I thought you 24. Plus 9 to hit with spell attacks. I rolled a 19, so 28.
Owned.
Only have a shield.
That was pretty rude.
I need to always have my shield.
And here's my D8. It is only 2 damage, though.
Oh. Okay. Why was I afraid of this guy?
Yeah, this cantrip doesn't scale with level like a lot of the other ones.
Hey, it saved Vickman Birch, my only wizard to date, that one time.
He hits me, and I look over my shoulder, and I just go...
Here we go. It increases at those levels, so it is more than that. It's 48.
It definitely scales. All of the cantrips scale.
Alright, so then another 6 damage, another 7 damage, and another 2 damage.
Owned.
So 6, 7, 2, 2.
Bobby, I'm on your team!
Yeah, but still owned.
17.
17 damage.
Game recognized game.
As just his hand, as you go to run past him, his hand reaches out and like brushes you. You still are gonna make it away, but you just get zapped.
Ow.
All right. So he does need to make a concentration check because you kicked him in the nuts.
I'm glad that we
A bunch of times.
It's official.
I kicked him twice.
And that
I did
will
the can with him.
break his concentration on the wall of force.
Woo!
Wall of force drops.
He gets another fucking spell.
Thanks,
Pissed.
thanks, brother.
Don't make me come back there.
All right, Nadam.
Are there still peasants attacking?
No, the peasants are all running away.
No fucking way.
They have been removed from the initiative tracker.
Peasants have all run away. Mages are trying to arrest my friends. Have I seen the other group of mages arrive yet?
You have not. You are unaware of their presence.
Oh shit, I didn't say anything.
Still don't really want to get involved because I'm the only one who has not broken the law yet.
I have
We need
not done
someone.
anything wrong.
Aiding and abetting a criminal, Theo.
Yeah, attacking the mages counts for sure.
I didn't attack the mages. I attacked the thing they brought.
You picked up a criminal and tried to run him away.
It was making a citizen's arrest.
Over there.
Nadam?
Don't worry, guys. I'll bring him to the
Um,
house.
I am no good to the party if I also get arrested. I am more used to the party if I do not get arrested. I don't help.
You're gonna like back away and put your hands
I
up?
back away. Yeah, no, like the cops are here, guys.
All right.
I'm
Irina,
the
you're
only
outside.
one who is not going to get arrested.
You and your mother have been helped up, and you now have a clear path to the gate and the exit.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't have any idea what's going on inside, so I'll start by, "Hey guys, there's more mages coming. Please get out." And then I'm going to quickly, with all the other nobles, get my mom out of here.
Yeah, you can start helping her hobble her way towards the gate.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
You find like there's like a branch that you can pick up that you can use as a cane for now, and that starts to help.
Okay,
outside.
are there still crazy peasants around, right?
No, peasants are all running away.
Okay, do I see other nobles? Like, there's other nobles here?
Yeah, other nobles running out the gates. You do see in the distance where you saw those peasants before to the north. Some of those peasants appear to be maybe assaulting some other estates.
Okay, I'll stay with my mom.
All right.
Yeah.
Burnham.
So sorry, confetti on us. Did you said something about they could see us even if we move? What do you mean?
The confetti is on you, so while they still can't see you well to like hit you, they have disadvantage to try and attack you. They know essentially what square you're in if we're thinking about a battle map because the confetti moves with you, and the confetti is not invisible.
Quick, find a wall that's colored like the confetti and stand against it.
Okay, I'm going to pull out a very small bag. It's like a little coin pouch size thing, and open it, and quickly pull out a friend, and Stash, get this shit off me! And suddenly, not invisible because he's not me, and now he's not in my possession. A little weird furry creature just pops into existence in the air, and starts crawling all over me, and
Eating up the.
Yeah, sure, eating up the confetti. This thing it has these big fat legs that aren't very long. They're just kind of stubby, and then two sets of smaller, thinner arms that
I
are.
want it.
So weird and so cute.
So Stash starts eating up the confetti. At the end of this round, by your next turn, Stash will be able to climb back in your bag, and you'll be full invisible again. But
Cool.
for this round, you'll still have stash and some confetti on you.
For my action, I run. For my second action, I run more.
All right. Are you running out the window, or are you running past the mages out the front door?
I saw Theo run out the window, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'll run out the window.
All right, you go out the window. The other mage is going to make an opportunity attack against you.
Okay.
But he's
What does
stuck.
Bobby have in his hand?
Is he going to shoot me
Strange
or
hook
snatch?
device. It's
he's-
a carabiner plus like a hook on a strange swivel.
He's reaching for you, Burnham, but he's got disadvantage to grab
Fun to play
something
with.
that's actually part of you.
Okay.
And that was a 5 plus 9, so only a 14. So he can't grab you. You're too smart.
I'm too smart to be grabbed.
You easily evade his grasp and start running and jump out that window.
Awesome.
All right. Theo, that wall of force that you were leaning on, suddenly drops.
And the last thing Coro said to me was, "You want to fuck these guys up?" And I was like, "No, I would like to get away." And I'm gonna literally, now that the wall of force is down, book it
All right.
and be like, "Catch up, brother." And
What?
all of my everything to full pelt.
All right. Are you just running straight out the window towards like the edges of the estate?
You told me I'm already out the window.
Mhm.
I should be on
You're in the
grass
grounds. You're on the grounds. Yeah.
now. Yeah, just straight.
There's some bushes you gotta zigzag to. This is the same direction that the peasants are running away in.
Leap the bushes, ready to go.
Great.
This is what I've been training for. All that jungle marching got me ready for this.
Aridin, you ran out the front door towards where Irina had run out. As you run out the front door and into the foyer, you see 6 mages coming in through the front doors.
He did warn you. Sorry.
They're in there. It's crazy. They're casting all kinds of spells. That's illegal, right? Go arrest them.
They're like marching forward with quite a pace, and one of them turns and says something in a language you don't understand to the other one. The other one says something that seems to be affirmative, and then the first one reaches out towards you and casts Hold Person.
What is up with this whole person? Like,
It's
it's
a good spell.
I
obviously.
cast handcuffs.
What do I do?
Yeah.
It's handcuffs, yeah. I need a Wisdom saving throw, Aridin.
That's not gonna go well.
I can hit people so hard that they're like stunned.
You're frozen in place. You fall to the ground. One of the mages comes over and secures you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm right next to Theo, aren't I? I'll counterspell the shit out of that.
You can't see this. This is in the front foyer.
You're
You
next-
ran outside.
And you're by me, not by Aridin.
Oh, this.
Aridin ran towards the front door into the foyer. You guys ran out the window onto the grounds, perpendicular from each other.
No, yeah, sorry. I misheard. I thought this was happening with Theo.
No. That's reasonable. We're twins.
They do look
I
great.
thought you were Aridin.
No, the beard. Yeah, so after you're frozen, one of the mages comes up and just like they grabs you, Aridin, picks you up, slaps some manacles onto you, and starts leading you away. The other 5 advance forward into the next room.
What are you doing? I told you they're in there. Are you taking me to safety? Good.
Cora?
Thank you.
Do I have line of sight into the person who held me?
Yes.
Cool.
Originally, yeah. You're outside, but looking up in the window, you can see
no.
the 2
Koros
mages.
originally delayed to after me, so he should actually be on his second turn right now.
He didn't.
I turned his
Damn.
brain into rats.
Does that hit the guy who held me?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Can't you turn his brain into rats?
Awesome. Great. Because I have now hit that guy. So first of all, damage.
All right.
Second of all, now that I've hit him with an attack, I'm going to send him to hell.
He already got kicked in the nuts.
Hurl through hell.
Go through hell. Jesus.
This is the worst day of his life.
Oh my god. You
So
can
for one
do
turn,
that.
it falls through
End of
hell.
My next turn, and immediately 10d10 for psychic damage.
Oh my god, that's the best thing
So
on the planet.
basically, for a round, it will
He's
be
gone
falling
for a little
through
bit,
hell.
and then he comes back and gets owned.
What's the thing in SpongeBob when Squidward falls through the thing forever? The fly of despair.
That's basically disability, but on fire.
Holy shit. All right, cool. Let's have you roll when he comes back.
That is.
Yeah, no, that's what I should. I do.
Is he like Loki? I've been falling for 30 minutes.
I do still have 2 attacks from my Eldritch Blast, which are going to go to the other guy who is next to him, who I also don't like.
All right.
Bobby, this is really making my night.
All right. 15 damage and 7 damage. So that's...
How do they look? Do they look sad yet?
They don't look bloodied at all.
Yeah,
I didn't ask if they were bloodied. I said, do they look sad yet?
No, they're mages, which means they're
Sad
nerds.
is 3/4.
They're mages, so they're nerds. They're not bloodied. They're bullied.
These ones are not even bullied. All right, Aridin.
Walker.
You're being walked away, led out the front door by a mage.
How many mages are escorting me?
1 is escorting you. 5 more headed out. As you get sort of near the front door and the doors, he leads you out the doors, you see this jet black tiefling, ibex horns, black cloak, coming in. And he says to the mage, one of the perpetrators? And he says, an ally of an unauthorized mage. And he says, all right. You know what to do. And this tiefling continues into the building.
So when the tiefling passes us, it's just the one mage with me?
Correct. But you're manacled.
Right.
And held person.
Right.
So you're paralyzed and manacled.
Is he the one doing the hold person on me?
No.
You sure?
It's intentionally not the one who held person.
Please be the one who is. Okay, I can't do anything then.
Actually, since you're paralyzed, okay. Actually, it probably is the one who held person to you. But you're paralyzed, so all you can do is make a saving throw at the end of your turn.
Right.
And then you don't have any opportunities to make any more actions after that. So you can attempt a wisdom saving throw, but it'll be at the end of your turn that you would succeed. Basically, it wastes your turn.
I can't even do a verbal spell while I'm paralyzed?
Nope.
Can't take actions.
Nope.
Alright.
No actions of any kind.
Couldn't have done it anyway.
But you can take a wisdom saving throw.
Great.
You're like straight up Petrificus Totalis.
All stone.
Am I wise?
That is enough to save you unparalyze. You're able to now start walking of your own accord. But you notice with these manacles on, you're actually floating slightly above the ground. That's why he was able to move you when you were paralyzed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Like a
neat.
dolly.
Like Hannibal Lecter.
Okay.
Nadam.
I'm gonna go find Arena.
So right now so you backed away
Mhm.
from the mages. All right.
Actually, I'd like to go find my mask.
Oh, you know what? The ones in the room with you guys didn't act. It was just the ones outside that did. Oh, well. We'll get around to them in a minute. You're going to go find your mask. Okay.
Put it on.
Right.
Hat, so go find Arena.
All right. You're able
I can
to
move 110 feet around.
sort of go the long way around the mages. You move very quickly, but they just think you're another noble running away.
Very fast.
One who had rust breath, but, like, that's not a spell.
It's not illegal. I'm
Just a
some
weird
noble,
condition.
eccentric foreign guest.
Right.
They allow Dragonborn in the city.
And you run 110 feet. You run down, and you're basically by the fountain out front in the driveway. And give me a perception check.
Okay,
I mean, I've only gone like 30 feet because my mom's slow.
Yeah. You can make out, you see Irina helping her mother along very slowly, just a little ways down the drive. They're about halfway to the gate from here. You'll be able to catch up with them easily next turn. Irina.
Okay. Are there any nobles who look like they know what they're doing around?
No, everyone's just running away.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just take off my mask, like toss it in a bush, like pull down my hair, try to do some like basic stuff to make me look not as me-ish, or as what they saw-ish.
Sure.
And then I will keep going with my mother and be like, "Where are you guys? I'm out front. I'm trying to."
You can get down to the gate and start looking. There's a bunch of carts here and carriages.
Okay,
you can start looking for yours.
Okay, good.
It's a little chaotic. Some have been pulled up. Some are still parked. Drivers are like trying to figure out, find their nobles. Bernham.
I mean, some drivers probably also left to join the peasants.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Out here, I'm gonna pull off my mask, discard it to the side. Well, actually, no, I'll just stick it in the bag of holding. I'm gonna stay invisible and just kind of chill. Am I clean of confetti?
Yes, you are now clean of confetti, and Snatch has climbed back into your bag of holding.
Yeah, get back where it came from. Yeah, I'm kind of just gonna hang out near the building and look around for my other friends, like, because I know where some of them are, but I don't know where all. I don't know, like, about Theo. I mean, about Eridan. Sorry.
Irina just used comms to tell you where she was, and you also have that. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry, I guess I could go.
I don't know if you want to.
You can go around the outside of the building.
Yeah, I'll
start
do
heading
that.
towards
I'll
the
run
front.
the outside. Yeah, that sounds good.
You're pretty slow though, because dwarf.
Yeah.
Theo, you've booked it. The peasants have booked it. You see, you're sort of getting to the edge of the grounds. You can see where the gate would normally be, that sort of, or the fence that sort of separates the nice grounds from swamplands out that way. There's a big part of it that's been knocked down, presumably by this giant beast, where the peasants had all come in.
Wait, the beast? You're saying the beast that came out of the fire?
The beast that climbed through the fire came up from the swamp with the peasants.
Oh.
And had knocked over this chunk of fence so the peasants could get in.
I thought it was appearing, like, magically out of the fire.
No. It just climbed through the fire, through the window and through the fire.
Oh.
And the flames.
Okay, this whole time I thought it was magic. Cool.
You thought that until you see this, and you're like, this is very clearly was knocked down by this giant creature. You're by yourself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna comms and be like, hey, I'm running to the swamp. I feel like we should leave town. I kind of want my stuff back before we do that. It's your mom's house.
All right.
Jake, remind me, do we have to touch our ear to talk?
Yes.
Great.
Nobody knows.
Ask one of the mages to scratch your ear.
We're trying to get it
and
with my
Eridan,
shoulder.
in fact, you don't hear any of that information from Theo.
Oh, shit.
Why?
I don't know.
They're magic jamming.
Oh my god, they got the jammers up!
Stone, certain amount of stone or something.
One of the mages is still falling through hell. The other mage in the room walks to the edge of the window, looks out and sees you, Koros, because you're only 30, 60 feet out.
Yeah, no, I didn't make it far.
Points at you, and I'd like a wisdom saving throw.
I thought Koros was gonna
I
fall
bet you would.
but
I wonder what spell this is.
instead he went after his revenge.
Power word kill.
Koros, I just want you to remember that I tried to get you to come with me.
I get it. No, we're good. But I was mad at that dude.
Dude in the nuts to get you to go, and you're wasting that. No, I gotta rest.
I really feel like the guy falling through hell is like that thing in SpongeBob where Squidward gets set through hell by the Flying Dutchman. And he's like seeing tentacles and eyeballs and pizza,
His doesn't work, but the 5 more mages that are now coming in to the room, you hear him speaking in this language you didn't recognize to them. A few of them rush over to the window's edge and will make additional casts of Hold Person.
Okay.
Give me 5 more saving throws or stop whenever you fail.
1.
Hey! That's another 21.
2.
That's a failure.
Dark One's own luck. I'm going to add D10 to that roll.
Okay.
Maybe not enough to save.
Not enough. You need a 17, but that is 3, 9, that's only 12. Boom, boom. You fall to the ground again. They haven't got. None of them are close enough to you to put manacles on you yet this turn, but next turn they definitely will be able to. It's your turn. I need 2 things from you. 1, give me that 10d10 as the other mage falls out of the ceiling back from hell onto the ground. 45. Holy shit.
Rose, did you kill a cop?
It's just psychic damage too. This is just like the most trauma in the
Because
world.
you go to such hardcore jail for killing a cop.
It's like insta PTSD.
He is
Like, hey, do you want the PTSD of 6 years and 6
still
seconds?
alive,
Here you go.
and he's raving a bit as he's a bit panicked, but
Is he severely bullied?
he is severely bullied, but still alive.
And then I need my end of turn wisdom save. Damn.
Not enough. You are still
+7 if I can't make these saves.
You need a +10 like me.
Aridin, I presume you will continue to be taken away.
Yep.
All right, this
Bye,
mage
guys.
leads you down the driveway and over to a flashy black cart.
Hope you come to my execution. It'll be really fun.
Opens up the back of it. It appears to be made of a black metal, not iron. First you think it's iron, but as you get closer, it's smoother. It's stranger.
Ah, it's like an anti-magic iron.
Yep.
Also-
And he basically hoists you up, pushes you into the back of it, slams the doors shut. You don't even hear them bolt shut, but you can lean on them, and they're
Here I am in a box.
sealed very tight.
Time to invent metal bending. Am I right?
Nadam,
Come on, metal
you catch up to
fudge!
Irina and her mother. The 3 of you are now looking for your carriage. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Nadam.
How many mages did I see ballpark?
You saw there were the 2 in the room, and then there were 5 more coming through the room, and then there was there. If you look back right now, you would just see a 6th, so essentially an 8th mage in this case, loading Aridin into this black cart, black metal cart.
I don't know if we want to leave. I'd rather linger and know where they go. Because I don't know that you know Salvador.
You could do that.
I say, Irina, if you have to get your mother out of here, go. But I want to stay. I want to know where they're taking our friends.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, all right. If you think, are you going to be safe? Are they after you?
No, they're not after me. I'm just going to go stand off to the side and act confused.
Okay, I will go back and change so I don't look like this and come back and stay with you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Irina, you're able to head off with your mother and find your cart and start
Great.
to load it up.
I'm
Baron,
like 100 some odd feet away.
Baronum is just going to curiously poke his head through a different window because now I'm not where I jumped out of when they knew where I was.
yeah, you came around. You're coming around the front. You can peek in a window. You see the foyer. You just catch. There's like 5 mages running from the foyer into the room that you were in before.
Okay. But I don't see like Aridin being carried away from there or anything.
No. If you keep going around, you do see Aridin being carried away. As you sort of turn the corner around the building and start looking at the front where the fountain and the driveway are, you see Aridin being carried away and loaded into this black cart.
Damn. I don't know what I can do about that right now, and Baronum's sort of just gonna like pause and think to himself with his smart brain, and ultimately I think. I'm sorry, Alex. I think I'm gonna leave you behind.
What's the point of being smart if others get hit?
Oof.
Yeah, I think about trying to help and then think the better of it, and kind of just keep on sneaking through. I'm invisible, so like I don't care that they're there. I'm gonna keep on going and go around to catch up with other people.
Are you trying to catch up with Irina and Nadam?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You also know that I ran towards the swamp.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I guess if Theo's alone, I can run back towards
No, I'm just letting you know more information. You can totally go to them, and I'll find you guys. We have comms, so
It'll be fine.
Actually, no, you know what? No, I just saw Aridin get carried away. I'm going to go towards Theo because I think Theo needs to know that and be aware.
All right, you start dwarf jogging.
Yeah, like I've jogged all the way around the building. I'm like, damn, I never liked this part of the job. Like see everything like.
Start running the other way.
I thought you dwarves were natural sprinters.
All right.
Yeah, and this is considered long distance. It took me more than 2 rounds.
Theo, you're able to make it. You've gone out the gates. You're onto some swampland.
cool. I would like to take off my wolf mask, smash it into the swamp.
You can break it and then stick it in some swamp ooze and watch it just.
No, I'm just upset and angry, and I'd like to enact violence.
Could my boa have fallen off dramatically as I got put in the cage?
Absolutely.
It's like the glass slipper. Oh no, we found Aridin's boa.
This is all that's left of.
We must find the man of the kingdom who may wear this boa.
There's only one.
There can be only one. And then, yeah, just like unclasp the nice cloak.
All right.
Give it to somebody with a baby. I don't know. Like, I just don't want this shit, and I am upset.
Have a cloak.
You know, your typical mothers hanging out in swamps.
Have a cloak.
You know what?
These are the peasants that are out here. That they were.
Yeah, I know.
Just have a cloak in your dom.
I'm your present to Riot Day.
I just want to, like, offer it to someone and be like, I've never even been to this town before today. I was somebody's guest. Please take these things. I don't need them.
Yeah, the peasants accept your gifts, and they don't totally invite you, but they're not being disinviting as they're heading back through the swamp towards, like sort of around.
I'm just gonna follow them, and I know I'll probably end up in not the part of town where I was, but I will end up in town in a group and not conspicuously.
All right.
You're followed by splashing footsteps and
all the little white lines happen around you that mean you're incognito.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. The mages, the one who held person on your course is going to come over, climb over the top of you, slap a pair of manacles on you. You feel yourself begin to hover off the ground slightly. But then a second mage comes up behind him and puts his hand on that one's shoulder and pulls him back and speaks something to him again in this language you don't recognize. But you think it means something like, he's mine.
Oh.
Is it the guy you sent to hell?
It's the guy you sent to hell, and he's gonna...
I was sort of hoping you died.
Grab you, but you can't talk. You're paralyzed. He picks you up.
He says it with his eyes.
By your let's see, by your dark gray, red-trimmed cloak. Lifts you up into the air easily because you're sort of floating now. And then puts a hand on your face and is going to give you a shocking grasp right to the face.
Ouch! Oh, that's an auto crit.
Yeah, actually, I don't even need to roll. That's an auto crit, so that doubles the dice from 4d8 to 8d8.
Ouch. Ouch.
I'm just going to roll this out in the
Still
open.
on.
38 damage directly to the face, Goros.
Ow, that hurts. That's
Give a
fucking more than
My
a
face! My beautiful, beautiful face!
Shocking grasp.
cool,
I'd like
lightning
to the
storm.
forehead.
Lightning scars on your
all-
goat horns now?
Is
Yeah,
this
all
like-
his fur is singed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he in fact, no, he picks you up. With one hand, he pulls that white raven mask off of you and crushes it. And then he brings that hand up to you and shocks your goat face.
It's gonna be a cool scar though. You're gonna look so
Everyone
metal.
lightning scars, dude.
You're gonna be those badass looking goat. I
Did I
know.
have a no cruel and unusual punishment bill?
Yeah, I thought this was a
Probably not
cruelty-free
here.
system.
You're still conscious?
Yeah, it's more than half my health, and I'm not down.
All right, cool. And then he's just gonna like pick you up and turn you around and start leading you away back towards the black cart in the front.
Wow, guys.
I'm gonna take us out
a lot
of
better.
initiative order now.
I had so much fun in this session that we all got kidnapped.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So the thing that Baron wanted to finish up was that his splashing footsteps over towards me.
Yes,
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh yeah, sure.
We got a couple minutes still.
It wasn't important. I like splash over to you and like I'm invisible still. And actually, I don't know how long that lasts.
Just so you're aware, Lily, I only got captured because I saved you.
Just so you're aware, you're
That's
still my younger brother and you're still captured. So you're still beating my ass.
You don't have any proof that I'm younger.
Burnham, you're
Except
invisible,
Mom's word.
but you're leaving as soon as you get to the swamp, right outside the gates. You're leaving these swampy footsteps, and you can make it right up to Theo. But Theo, with your passive perception of 9, you don't notice.
Theo.
Are you okay?
Con save's
Use the
not
inhaler.
passed out.
You know, whichever god made it so that the ground is twice as long for dwarves. It can go right to hell.
I know someone who can do that for you.
I don't. Eridin's caught. He's over there. He's back there.
Told him to get out. Stupid younger brother.
I thought he was right behind me.
I thought he was right behind not being stupid, but like, I don't know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What about everybody else? I saw Arena leave.
Last time I saved your ass.
I saw Arena leave with her mom. You don't know I'm saying this. I saw Arena leave. It's only because I love you and I'm mad. And I'm worried about you. I saw Arena leave with her mom. What about everybody else?
Burnham, you saw Quaros get captured as well.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. I forgot that I saw Quarles.
Aaron got captured. It's horrible.
The goat
Something
too.
else happened too. I can't remember. Must have been
The goat too. They're being awfully cruel to him.
I
Well,
told him
there's
not
a
to
few
mess
of them
with those
thinking-
mages because they have our family and my girlfriend, the one who's not dead and didn't steal a large amount of money from me yet.
I feel like
I
we're
know,
not dead. It was uncalled for.
and we can't really save him right now. There's far too many. We're going to have to
Way
do
too
something
many.
else.
This is not our fight. We have to get out of here. And I'm gonna can I see you? Did you drop invisibility?
Oh yeah, I like when you say when you're like looking around weird. He's like, shoot.
Okay.
Drop
If you're still in any of your like nice stuff, I'm gonna be like, you gotta get rid of that. Like we gotta.
Yeah, and it's like mega messed up because he's been like, where's the spell pouch? Where's the other piece?
It's all disheveled.
And I'm gonna say like,
And
we
mud.
still have to get back to Irina's house because our stuff is there. But I say we grab it and then like we gotta hide somewhere. So maybe we'll find something tonight in one of the like lower quarters of the town.
All right.
We can't stay at the Sylvain Manor.
All right.
I can probably shelter us if we want to stay out here.
Yeah, we just have to get our stuff first and then leave. I don't want them to come snooping around later.
All right, so you guys are going to make your way back towards the Sylvain Manor?
Yeah, but like the long way, so I want to go through where the peasants live and stuff and like look for a fisherman's inn or something akin to that.
You're able to take mental note of a few places that you might be able to
Yeah.
stay.
Cool.
There's like 3 houses in the like really bad part of the wherever the I don't know if like it's actually like super segregated with the peasants in one place here. Are they like outside the city walls or like are they?
It's pretty separate, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So like wherever the like worst part is, there's like a few houses that just like have signs about like they'll accept coin for a few nights rest and a bowl of soup.
It's like a pretty stark change to the nice part of the city where nobles live sort of up on a hill.
Okay, so
and
it's
then
like
you come down the
geographically
hill
separated
into
a
the
little bit?
swamps. The hill sort of rises out of the swamp, and it's not marshy up there on the hill. You come down into the swamps, and they drained it, and like to create farmland and to create these livable spaces. But it's pretty
Still
shitty.
sucks.
Is it literally like a upwards hill that kind of winds around in the center, and then just a big cliff above the swamp? Because that's awesome. And then like a bunch of houses like kind of leaning over, but they're kind of like away from the swamp. They don't want to be too close.
Give or take, it's like that. It's like that on the other side of the city. On this side, it's more sloping. But yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. We'll we find some crappy place.
I just follow the prisoner convoy, keeping my distance wherever they go.
After some time, you see them bring Koros over. Aridin, from inside, you see...
I will make a stealth check if you think that is necessary.
Yes, go ahead and give me one of those while I describe. Aridin, you hear the doors open for a second. As you sort of lean out to see, you feel there's this like wall of force preventing you from exiting the cart. As Koros is hoisted up and in, and he passes into the cart, no problem. And then the doors slam shut again.
What are you in for?
Are they still held person?
Something out of hell.
They are no longer held personed, but they are still manacled.
Okay, cool.
What are you in for? Arcane. How about you? The other one.
Koros, if you attempt to cast any spells, you find that they do not work.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I kind of figured.
You're not sure if it's the manacles or the cart. I've been caught. You're not sure if it's the manacles of the cart or what.
Yeah.
After some time...
How do you try that? It's magnetically sealed.
It's magically sealed.
Her magically. The cart picks up and begins to move and sort of rumble down the streets and carry you away. Nadam, you got a 24 in that stealth check. Let me just do a quick one of these. The die rolled further away than I can see.
It means it's a 1.
Actually, it was a 20.
Can't hit the day. Can't hit anything.
Doesn't count.
Call interference.
It just rolled behind the monitor. It wasn't on the ground.
It's gone.
Call it.
The mages go right past you. They take no notice of you. But as he is leaving, you see Salvador Ceniza. You don't know him by name. As he's leaving out the gates, you see he touches the patch with the cat on it. The colors flicker back. You see his brilliant white cloak. And he makes eye contact with you as he climbs up into the front of the cart and it pulls away.
I've got my mask on.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You following the cart will be a little difficult because you have to move quickly because it's moving at a decent pace. But
how fast is it moving?
I know you can move very fast, but moving fast and stealthily is difficult.
Of course.
It's moving at fast cart pace, which I think you can keep up with because you move 110 around. But you're going to need to give me a disadvantage stealth check to follow the cart.
Is it going towards the town?
It's going into the main part of town, towards the center of town, yeah.
All right.
Watch him steal a cart.
He's gonna climb on underneath it.
15.
It's a roll of 5.
Could have been worse.
They're going for a while, and some of the mages are hanging onto the side of the cart. On the outside, and they're looking forward, and one looks back and sees you as you're darting from one alley to another. You like run behind a cart, and then you run to the next alley, and one sees you.
Tell me to shoo.
And actually hops off of the cart and walks towards you.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And says, halt, citizen.
I do.
He says, why are you following this cart?
Want to go back to town, and you guys are a little scary. I'm not from here.
This city is just on the edge of town, so it's like it's not very far.
And are we back to town yet?
Yes.
Oh, because once we're back to town, I mean, as long as they're going into the town, I don't need to follow them further than town.
Gotcha. He says.
So
we're here.
Like,
disperse.
That we are. I do.
All right, and then
I'm sure I can find out where they take prisoners.
He vanishes, and you see in the distance he reappears on the side of the cart.
I bet I can kill that guy.
All right.
Punch him right in his fucking stupid spell hole.
One last little vignette before we call it for the night.
No!
Aridin and Koros, the cart eventually comes to a stop. the doors are opened, and there's some bright light, and then one of the mages points up towards you guys, and suddenly, pitch black darkness.
Magic bag over our heads.
Magic bag over your head, exactly. You're sort of roughly led out and down the cart, up some stairs. You're really not sure where, but up, certainly, upstairs. Until you're brought into a room and, like, sat down into a pair of chairs. And then, with another snap, the darkness vanishes, and you find yourself sitting across the desk from a woman that you recognize. You are in a what is clearly some sort of mage's office. Behind her desk, you see she's sitting and facing away from you, and there's this large window that sort of overlooks which you guys recognize as similar architecture to the asylum in Orem that you visited. You think you are in another mage's asylum here in the Archmage's office. And as she spins her chair around and you get a good look at her, you realize that this is Valindra Shadowmantle. You met her in the jungles of Isari on that floating rock over the jungle.
Part of Oobtao.
And she says to you, "Why haven't you brought me the Soulmonger? We had a deal."
We totally fucking did.
And that's where I'm going to leave you guys this week.
Oh no.
Guys, I don't remember her at all.
She was on a floating rock?
I remember there was a floating rock. I don't remember how we got up to it. Oh, was that when we had fly cast on us that time?
Yeah.
Yes, after you had
Aridin,
left Pierceaball.
This bird monk from another plane destroyed it before you had a chance to do anything.
I'll just throw you under the bus.
He's in another plane. Salik is in the plane of air.
He's in an airplane.
It was episode...
No reception. It's fun on airplane, man.
Episode 12 of last season, if you want to refresh.
I might, honestly.
The Valindra Shadowmantle is a blue-robed mage. She asked you guys to bring her the Soulmonger so that it could be quarantined and studied where it would no longer affect its death curse on this plane.
Well, shit.
Just tell the truth. Salik blew it up before you had a chance.
It would have been really difficult to transport that.
All right, my viewers, thank you for tuning in and watching our show. Please do comment on the video, message the page, give us your feedback. We want to know what you think. My players, please do tonight message me with your rose, thorn, bud. That is the thing you liked, the thing you didn't like, and the thing you're looking forward to. Lincoln, take it away.
Monday night, if you have been enjoying our tale of intrigue and political and conspiracy, tune in on Monday night to see the next episode of Into the Black, where the players, having finally tracked down where Counselor Harper has hidden this mutagen, they now must actually get to it and destroy it. A lot can happen, but there's still 22 hours on the clock.
All right. With that, we will see you all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Barbie.